military personnel from the 1st Royal Pacific Islands Regiment at the Taurama Army Barracks. The parade was to mark the 66th anniversary of the trooping of colors, the battalion's existence in the country since 1951. Parade host and Papua New Guinea Defence Force Commander Brigadier General Gilbert Toropo arrived at the parade ground. It was followed by parade's reviewing officer, the Minister for Sports, National Events and APEC, Tkatchenko. Minister Tkatchenko was given that honor to review the parade. 1R PIR, since its formation in 1951, has gone through various phases of changes in ensuring a well-equipped force for the country. And as the first official military unit for the country, the 66th year anniversary was a great achievement.
66 years ago, 1R PIR was formed, and then it was formed on a place called Aegis Corner. Aegis Corner is now known as the Taurama Barracks. As we now know, 1R PIR is the foundation or the birthplace of the PNG Defence Force, if you like. Before 1R PIR, there was no organization called the Defence Force. So 1R PIR was formed in the 11th of March 1951. And then from 1R PIR, the rest of the PNG Defence Force was formed. So it is a very moving and sentimental experience for all the members, current and past 7 members of this unit.
1R PIR has 700 military personnel, a 1 battalion that makes up the Papua New Guinea Defence Force, which has establishments in the capital Port Moresby, Ley Vivek, Manus, and forwarding bases in Wanimo in West Sepik and Kinga in Western Province.
A different outlook from what we've seen 3 years ago. As we continue to professionalize the PNG Defence Force in our formations, I see the great efforts men and women of the battalion has been projecting themselves.
Commander Brigadier General Gilbert Toropo said the force has had many improvements in the past 3 years, with a positive future ahead. Many changes among these includes the Defence Force White Paper and the moves to relocate the Army Barracks headquarters to a location outside of the city. While these are major changes in the force, fast approaching is the major national and international events, the 2017 general elections next month, and the Asia Pacific Economic Cooperation Leaders Summit next year.
PNG Defence Force has a role to play as part of one of our core tasks to support the Royal Constabulary in ensuring that we provide an environment conducive to our citizens of this country so that they go to the election to vote their leaders without fear of being intimidated. And we have that critical role. And the reflection shown by your outlook that you present to us this morning reflects how prepared professionally we are.
I see young men and women full of fighting spirit that the Defence Force needs, so we need to harness these qualities, manage and command, and lead them well in order to deliver on our mandated responsibilities.
Minister Tkatchenko said the roles and responsibilities of the military personnel is important not only to defend the country, but to engage in humanitarian missions and government engagements.
As a nation embarks on establishing itself regionally and globally, it will be important that we demonstrate to the international community that we have a safe, secure and stable environment in Papua New Guinea. An environment that is conducive for foreign business investment, as well as generating bilateral and multilateral relationships with countries in the region. Such as arrangements will not only put PNG on the world stage, but will also usher in developments and improve services for our people. Therefore, in order for the country to achieve and continuously maintain a safe and stable environment in PNG, the Defence Force must position itself in a manner that is encouraging, instills wider confidence, and shows the signs to be positive to increase business activities now and beyond.
APEC 2018 will be the challenging engagement, as security will be the important task for the Papua New Guinea Defence Force, assisted by the Royal Papua New Guinea Constabulary and the Correctional Service.
Our government has put their hands up to host APEC Leader Summit in 2018, and there is no better person this morning to review our parade and how proud our country will be after we host the Leader Summit in 2018. And PNG Defence Force is well on track to provide, once again, an environment conducive to attract all our leaders, APEC leaders, to come and be partake in the APEC Leader Summit provided by PNG for the first time in the history of our nation statehood. So it will be a great opportunity for you and I.
It will be a very significant milestone in the short history of our beautiful country, and we will be the first nation in the Pacific to host an event of this magnitude. Such a very high-profile gathering will demand very stringent security arrangements. Arrangements that must be based on the whole of the government approach, as well as a multi-international agency support. In saying that, such an event is an ideal opportunity to showcase the PNG Defence Force to the rest of the world.
While the challenges are there, the Papua New Guinea Defence Force personnel are already preparing for the national election operations. Personnel will be deployed to respective provinces, and already there are confirmation from the battalion commanders awaiting final approval from the Defence Force hierarchy.